Okay, so today we're jumping into a debate that every single new writer has to face at some point. We're going to break down this really unique and, surprisingly human take on that classic tech question, Blogger or WordPress. Let's see what it has to say.
So this is the fundamental choice, right? You've got these two giants, but they have totally different ways of doing things. And yeah, there are a million articles out there comparing all the technical features. But the source we're looking at today, it just cuts right through all that noise with a super simple and honestly, very human answer.
Before we even start comparing the tools, the source kind of forces us to take a step back and think about the goal. What's the real reason we're doing this? What's that dream that gets a writer started in the first place?
And there you have it. It's that simple, isn't it? It's not about learning to code or becoming some kind of web guru. The dream, according to this, is really about two things: making something and sharing something. You create articles you're passionate about, and you want to connect with the people who actually appreciate them. That's our ground zero.
Okay, so with that dream of just writing and connecting fresh in our minds, let's look at the first option on the table. The source doesn't just see this as a platform, it frames it as the simple, most direct route to making that writer's dream a reality.
I mean, how perfect is this description? Forget all the technical talk. It describes a feeling. Smooth as butter. It just makes you think of an experience that has zero friction, one that lets you just glide from your idea to the published page without getting snagged on anything.
And this, right here, this is the core of the whole argument for Blogger. Its promise lines up perfectly with that original writer's dream. The whole idea is simple. It gives you exactly what you need to write and share, and then it just gets out of your way. It's a tool that's built to serve you, the writer, so you can pour all your effort into the words themselves.
Now, let's flip the coin and look at what the source calls the complex path. It's not saying WordPress is bad, not at all. But it presents it as something that can be, well, a little deceptive. It's got this appeal that can actually pull a writer way off course from their original goal.
And this is where it gets really fun. We get this awesome, intriguing phrase. The source says WordPress looks Durandonger Sajare, and even kind of cheekily tells us to go Google it. It's like a warning, but wrapped up in a little mystery. So what in the world does that mean?
And boom, here's the big reveal. It's a Marathi proverb, and it absolutely nails the author's point. From far away, WordPress looks incredible, right? It's this beautiful mountain, powerful, packed with features, and you just want to climb it. But as you get closer, you start to see that the climb is actually really steep. It's difficult, and it's full of hidden complexities. This brings up a really critical question. Where is all your focus actually going? The source argues that with Blogger, your attention stays right where it should be, on publishing posts. But with WordPress, your focus shifts. It moves away from the writing and onto the tool itself, to the never-ending project of just setting up the blog.
So then the source introduces this idea it calls the WordPress drain, and it hits you in three different ways. The very first thing it takes is your most precious resource, the one you can never get back, your time. It just gets eaten up by setup, tweaks, configurations, and constant troubleshooting.
What's the second drain? Yup, your money. A lot of those shiny features on that distant mountain, well, they're not exactly free. They come in the form of paid plugins, and according to the source, that can empty your wallet pretty quickly.
But this is the big one. This is the most important cost. It's not about the hours you lose or the dollars you spend. The final and most critical drain is on your energy, your creative fuel, the one thing you absolutely need to make that original dream happen. If your tool is draining your energy, then the dream, well, it just fizzles out. So, after laying out this simple path and this complex, draining path, the source gets to its final no-nonsense conclusion. There is no waffling here, just a really clear, direct piece of advice. And here it is. I just love how raw and authentic this is. Go to Google Blogger for Keep Your Energy Up. See, the ultimate goal isn't having the fanciest website, it's protecting your creative energy. The source sees that as the most important thing a writer has. And that little omsairam oak at the end, it just grounds all this tech advice in a really personal human way. And really, that's what this all boils down to. It leaves us with this really powerful question that goes way beyond just blogging platforms. For any project you're working on, any creative thing you're trying to do, maybe the best tool isn't the one with the most bells and whistles. Maybe it's the one that does the best job of protecting your energy so you can actually do the work. Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.